Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the Sherryland Pioneers Gymnasium. I am Alex Espinosa with John as my camera operator and Jacob here as my color analyst. Jacob, we're here for bi-district playoff matchup between the Santa Rosa Warriors and the Falfurrias jerseys, and both teams coming in hot, ready to go into that next round. What are your thoughts on this game?
Well, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Win or go home. Go big or go home, as they say. It's just going to be exciting as tip-off moments away here.
And tip-off is up, and the first possession goes directly into Falfurrias' arms. That is Brad Ansley with the ball going in near the left corner for a three, and it is short. Almost went in. Ball rebounded by Christian Vela of the Warriors, driving all the way inside near the paint. Left corner up and good. First points going to the Warriors.
Coast to coast, just like that. A fantastic thing. Double dribble. So talk about that momentum. You want that momentum early, and so far, Santa Rosa showing that they can really, well, just make their opponents kind of jittery.
And one of the key strategies for Santa Rosa in this game, they're going to have to prevent themselves from trailing, because Santa Rosa has lost the majority of their games when trailing at halftime. So the biggest key to them in this game is to have a lead at halftime. We'll see how it is as the Falfurrias jerseys have the ball from the left corner up and good for the jerseys.
Yeah, and talking about that, you could already kind of tell from even their first possession that they could be lethal from three, and so far, getting that first three-pointer and taking the lead, that's going to be key here.
2 years ago in the playoff game for Falfurrias, one of the key reasons why they lost in a playoff game to Odem was because of precise three-pointers, and we'll see if the jerseys are going to be able to repeat that here. After a foul is called, Rosa will have the ball, and on that pass was David Basaldua, and CJ Olivares has it, passing it to the right wing. Inside the right corner, that's Daniel Villarreal. Inside the paint, that's the center, Cavazos, but he loses the ball, and it'll go back directly into Jersey's hands.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a fantastic defense there, not allowing them to get an easy bucket from the two-point range. And, of course, now having an opportunity to kind of take the lead into their own hands.
Ainsley with the ball, one-on-one. He has a good screen going left. That was Olivares trying to take the ball from him. Quick dart pass inside and good.
Mismatch there, finding that open man, making your defense chase exactly what they needed to do, kind of their game plan heading into this, and talk about an early lead by three.
Ziquarez with that two-point shot. Ball on the three, no good. Rebounded, and foul against, it looks to be Santa Rosa.
And that's a big thing here. You don't want to do that early if you're Santa Rosa, or either teams to be exact, because just due to the fact, well, you don't want to get into foul trouble. We talked about it before, and the big thing is getting to that 6 fouls. Then, of course, it comes into the bonus. You don't want your opponents to have a free throw. That's, well, 3 points right there.
Ball out of bounds, and looks like it might have been pushed by the Santa Rosa defense, and that is the case. So the jerseys will have the ball. Brad Ainsley has it. He'll pass it over to Zeke Juarez, who made that layup from the inside on the dart by Ainsley. Ball almost stripped by Olivares. Second time almost stripped again. Juarez going for a three in the left corner. He's just short. And a fight for the loose ball going directly out of bounds. They're going to call it jerseys.
Exactly. Very close call, but a good call there if I'm not mistaken. But talk about the intensity so far. How about this game? Just really, of course, the jerseys kind of have the upper hand, but in no way, shape, or form is it the jerseys' game.
It's too early to decide who has this game so far. Ball stolen away. Olivares has one-on-one against Ainsley. He's on the left wing, passes it inside the paint, and ball is fouled, but that will be a free throw attempt for Adam Cavazos.
Exactly, and talked about it once again. Getting to the free throw line, you have to be, well, you just have to be fierce. Going for those, going for the inside shot. We talked about it as well with that block a couple of plays ago. That, well, you knew that they were going to try and get into the two-point range, into the box, and you see now just trying to get that lead.
Falfurrias trying to prevent any scoring by the Warriors. They are up 5-2 with the first 2.5 minutes just passing through in this first period. If you do have friends who are interested in watching this game, they can find us on Rio Sports Live on Facebook, YouTube, or Roku. All you have to do is just type in the words Rio Sports Live. Ball high into the air. Foul is called. And it looks to be shoving against the Warriors. That's another foul. That marks 2 fouls for each team.
Now, 2 fouls. I believe that was a foul also off the ball, too. So you talk about that, not exactly what you want to do. Trying to get inside. Turnover.
And traveling against the jerseys, maybe the momentum shift that the Warriors need. Olivares has the ball on the pass by Cavazos. Olivares calling a play. You already have Cavazos heading back into the paint. On the left wing is Daniel Villarreal. Ball passed back to Olivares. Villarreal again. Game of hot potato. Remember that there is no shot clock here, so they can take as much time as they need. Olivares for a three-pointer is just short as it hits the rim. Ball
Deep three there, not necessarily enough. A nice rebound. We'll talk about it. Santa Rosa's defense has been phenomenal. Another steal there. Can they get it for 2? Short. Exactly. Needing to score. Just their defense is up. Now their offense needs to do exactly that. Foul.
Foul against the Warriors on a Hail Mary pass by the jerseys. And now the jerseys will go to the free throw line. And as you said, Jacob, the Warriors have been having these opportunities very early on. However, they are not able to execute, take advantage of the gifts that they are given. They had a chance at some free throws, and they missed both. They had a chance at a possible layup, but the Falfurrias defense giving it all they got.
Yeah, exactly, as a first free throw is made. So 6-2 now, your score. And another difference right here is free throws. That's going to also win you the battle in the end, or win you the war in the end, to be exact, just due to the fact of, well, once again, those are free points right there that you need to cash in, especially you could lose by 1 point, and that could be because of a free throw.
And now that leads up to 5 unanswered points by the jerseys. Ball stripped and a foul. Looks to be against the jerseys, so now the Warriors have another chance. Coming into the lineup for the Warriors, we have Roland Segundo, and he'll be filling in for, looks to be, Adam Cavazos. Segundo is going to have the ball, passes it directly to Olivares, clock starting at 4:29. Olivares looking, is completely covered by Juarez, and a high 3 is going to tip, rebounded by the Warriors, but the second attempt no good, taken away by the jerseys, and now Ainsley has it again. Going past the paint, going past midcourt, going for a 3, and a good arcing 3 just short. Fortunately, Juarez there with the rebound. Can he get it in? No, but a rebound by the jerseys, and that one is good.
Second chance opportunities right there. Timeout called by Santa Rosa, but that's exactly what the jerseys needed. Just able to score points, and you see that difference. Santa Rosa great on defense, but cannot force the issue and get some points on the board. And all around for the jerseys, they've played fantastic basketball.
And Homer Garza with that layup, and as you said, Jacob, second chances. However, that was actually 3 chances, so unbelievable. Great stroke of luck for the jerseys. And Santa Rosa, they've had some luck stripping the ball a couple of times, but nothing else. They had 2 more tries by CJ Olivares to be able to take the ball away, but Santa Rosa playing super careful with the ball, not allowing the Warriors to take it away. Timeout ends, and Segundo will have the ball, checks it down into his teammate Olivares. Olivares just near the key. Pass directly inside the paint, and miscommunication, ball going out of bounds on the incomplete pass.
Turnovers have been key. The interesting thing, once again, I've mentioned it a lot, but of course the fouls, it's a big thing. Both already have having 3 fouls on each other, so sometimes that can play a factor into this one. Trying for a shot, decides to pass back.
Ainsley passing it left corner to Garcia. Garcia inside pass to Benavides. Foul call for double dribble going back to the Warriors. That's a rare foul that we saw We've seen the traveling that the Warriors committed, but now the jerseys with a double dribble. Now the Warriors having the ball. Olivares is going to have to find a way to change out their offense. They already know the threes are too risky. They may have to try and fight inside. However, can they get past the wall? Left corner, three-pointer short. Ainsley, another rebound, and a Hail Mary pass over to Garcia. Will he get a layup in there? He's just short. Rebounded by Olivares. 3 minutes into the first period, and Olivares going inside. He'll pass it right, and it's good for the first points in 7 minutes for the Warriors.
Well, look on the other end, and that's going to be a quick 2. So talk about the tempo. A big thing right here. They've decided, especially the jerseys, have decided to try and pick up this tempo, and it has worked tremendously. A little bit too hard on the glass on the other end, but able to, well, just answer, and that's been a big part of their game, answering the call when needed for the jerseys.
Another steal by the jerseys. Ball was trying to go inside, but no good. Foul's going to be called against the Warriors, and that'll lead Mando Ramos to the free throw line.
Yeah, Ramos to take 2 on the free throws, and so far the jerseys have been top-notch from this free throw line as well. And well, once again, you're being fierce inside the paint, able to go to the free throw line, a good key, and well, able to stay perfect and get some more free points.
Jerseys 3 for 3 on free throws, haven't missed one yet, and score now is 12-4 with 2:23 left in the first period. The Warriors had a little bit of a momentum after making their layup to be able to make it 9-4 at the time, but the jerseys came back to be able to score and make it 11-4, and now with the 2 free throws, it's 13-4. Can the Warriors find a way to bounce back before we go into the first period? Ball out of bounds and directly into the arms of the jerseys.
Yep, turnover right there. Once again, just Santa Rosa, they know that they need points. They know that they need to make a big play. Right now are just trying to force the issue. They would, in my opinion, just need to calm down when they do get possession back and just try for a good shot as a 3 is away. Not able to get that one.
And good props by Zeke Juarez on that rebound. Ball taken away. That looks to be Bazaldua. Spins and inside and good.
What a move there. Found the open space too. He had help on the outside if he wanted to pass and decided, well, let me take this. And fantastic play from Bazaldua.
And a dart inside for the jerseys were no good, but fortunately for the jerseys, they'll have a chance at the charity line, and up to shoot it will be Zeke Juarez, who already has a couple of field goals in this game. A free throw here could really help them out, making that 5 for 5 now on free throws. 14-6 by the jerseys. And Jacob, I don't know if you think about this too, but if you really look at this, it's 14-6, an 8-point deficit. Not really the biggest worry for the Warriors right now. Am I correct?
Not really too much of a worry for sure. A 9-point lead now with that free throw made. But of course, yes, they just need to focus on playing fundamental basketball, making sure that you can get this defense to chase you. Find that open shot as he tries to take a 3. Maybe they're kind of forcing the issue on the 3-point line, and that's kind of been the problem. Try and go inside the paint. Yes, you have been blocked a couple of times, but sometimes that's the way to go.
And three-pointers, the Warriors haven't been able to make any in this game. Well, and it looks like the same problem is occurring to them as well, as Ainsley is talking over with the official, tucking in his shirt and getting ready to get the ball and continue playing for his teammates. 1:16 left in this first period, with both squads trying to do everything they can. They want to succeed and continue on into the playoffs. A 9-point deficit for the Warriors, a 9-point lead for the jerseys. Ainsley's on a quick pass, and inside, no good. That was Robert Garcia who loses the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds indeed it went. A nice play there. Nice defense from Santa Rosa. Why? Of course, it's going to stay with the jerseys here. That's always key. And we'll see what they can do now.
Ramos inside, whistle blown, and ball is going to go back to the Warriors. As the person to take it is going to be Adrian Zamora. First time we've heard his name in this game. As the as the Warriors are now at 6 fouls. Deep pass, left wing. On that pass catch is Jaren Jimenez, and inside the paint, that's Olivares, no good, but he'll get his chance at the charity strip. This will be the second set of free throws for the Warriors. They missed the first two very early on in the first period. We'll see if Olivares is able to get the first free throws of the game for the Warriors. Free throw number 1 is up and just short. It's going to go back into his arms. 54.4 seconds left in the first period. No substitutions as of yet. Olivares and Ainsley for both teams are staying inside. Free throw, no good. 0 for 4 on free throws, but the Warriors rebounded. Inside, ball taken away. Another turnover. That marks 7 turnovers for the Jerseys defense. And traveling, is there going to be traveling? The Warriors call yes, but the officials are saying no. And Coach Cipriano is not happy about the call, as the Jerseys will go directly into the free throw line. Mando Ramos for the two sets.
Can Mando Ramos help his team stay perfect for the charity stripe and get double digits? Not able to get that 1-and-1. And Santa Rosa back with it. And of course now just try to close out this first quarter with some points, as they will go back to the free throw line.
Warriors 0 for 4 on free throws. Meanwhile, the Jerseys are 4 for 6 on free throws. Up to serve that free throw, Christian Vela, the junior. First free throw is up, and that one is good. The first free throw for the Warriors to make it 15-7, only 8 points down with 35 seconds left in this first period. And it's been, I would say it's a very low scoring. It's been primarily defense with all these turnovers, as another free throw is up and good to make it only down by 7.
Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the head right there. That it has been defensive and very fun to watch. Both teams have had some momentum go their way. And, of course, turnovers have led into some problems, some difficulties for both teams. Now, of course, you'll see the Jerseys right here kind of running out the clock to try and get that final shot. Remember, no shot clock here, so a big thing of just trying to get a good shot. And, of course, Santa Rosa is going to try and defend this as well as possible. Loose ball. That's going to go the other way.
And loose ball for the Warriors with less than a second. This will be a time for the Hail Mary pass. Let's see if the Warriors can do anything.
0.8 seconds, I think you can still get a shot off.
A very close shot off, and it's high and just short. Would have been an excellent shot if they made it. And that's how the first period will end, with the Santa Rosa Warriors down by 7. Falfurrias up 15-8. We'll be right back here after a quick commercial break on Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Live now.
And welcome back to Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with John as my camera operator, Jacob as my color analyst, and we're back here on Rio Sports Live for the matchup of bi-district playoffs between the Santa Rosa Warriors and the Falfurrias jerseys, as the jerseys are still up 15-10. Brad Ainsley with the ball passes it directly to Juarez, and it's a pass back to Ainsley and now back to Juarez. Ainsley leading this team with some good passes, a little bit off, but they're enough to have his team play. Ainsley looking inside, passing it back to Garcia. Garcia for a three-point, just short. Both teams struggling in the three-point attempts. The Warriors trying to drive inside, and they're no good. Fortunately for them, they're going to go to the foul strip. And with that, that's going to be Christian Vela for 2 points.
Talk about coming out of the gate basically with some fire. That's exactly what Santa Rosa have been able to do. Why it is a 5-point lead. They've just kind of had that momentum.
First free throw for Vela. That one is going to be up and good. And just like that, in what's been a minute and a half, it's only down by 4.
A 2-possession game, a chance to technically get it into a single possession game here, a 1-possession game. Second free throw just in and out. But now you talk about it, their defense has been working well, and now they can kind of get confident that their offense is kind of going. So this is a big momentum change if indeed they can get it to a 1-possession game.
This drive will be high important for the Warriors. They have the rebound. Can they respond? No, but free throw, charity strip, Vela again.
Took his time on the 2 and was able to get fouled. That's a huge game plan. I talk about it time and time again. Get yourself to the free throw line that shows that you're being aggressive inside the paint. And that's a perfect opportunity for them to get to a single digits.
First free throw, no good. The Warriors continue to struggle with the free throws. Olivares and Vela were the only ones who have been able to make them. And that free throw will be good, so now just a 3-point deficit. And not only that, but the jerseys now are up in fouls with 9 fouls total. Quick pass on the other side is Juarez. And Juarez trying to avoid Jimenez. He's going to go inside the paint. Ball tipped, recovered by the jerseys. A fight inside. They're going to call jump ball for the Warriors. Now it's coming back. It's going to be Zamora with the ball. Inside, Olivares on a dart pass. 3-point attempt. Is it going to be up? And it's good!
Just like that, it's a tie game. Momentum switch has been tremendous in this second quarter and kind of lost for words at the moment.
I am lost for words as well. Jared Jimenez for that 3-pointer from the left corner to help his team. The first 3-pointer that the Warriors were able to get, and traveling against the Warriors. Jerseys will get the ball. Maybe that could shut down the momentum of the Warriors just a little bit. I wonder, though, if you're Coach Perez, what are you going to do as you were leading throughout the first period, and now you are tied against the Warriors? Quick pass, Juarez inside, and that one is going to be good for Garcia. That kills the tie.
I think that answers your question right there. Just go back to your original game plan from this first quarter that you had so much momentum with, so much success with, especially going inside that 2-pointer and maybe getting hot from 3-point land once again.
Ball intercepted, taken away by the Jersey defense. Mando Ramos slowing it down, trying to get his team in the position.
Exactly what he needs to do. Has a player open on the three-point land. Quickly closed up. That was Zeke Juarez there, and so now just has plenty of time to do exactly what he wants and try to get a perfect shot off.
Ramos, Vela 3-on-3 with 4:35 left in this half. Going inside, just near the charity line. Ball tipped and taken away. That's Juarez, correction. That was Zamora taking the ball away, and now Juarez for the jerseys taken away. And now take a look at this. Zamora again with his second steal in the row and another steal. Ramos has it going inside one-on-one. He's hit. And what's this? Traveling against the jerseys. What do you think of that call?
Well, I can tell you one thing. We can start off from just back and forth, stolen. Then it's taken away once again. Both teams just crazy defensive playing, and that's going to be a turnover once again.
And someone must have put butter in the hands of Jimenez. Slips out of his hands and out of bounds. And how about that hit that Ramos took when he was attempting the layup, and then the officials calling it traveling?
Exactly. Well, you take 3 steps before you get fouled. Of course, that would be the call right there for traveling. So in any means, it's up to the referee to call what he does, and traveling was the call. Not going to say it was good or bad, just the call in general. So just absolutely crazy turn of events here.
An absolute crazy turn of events is the right way to describe it, Jacob. And I had to give props to Coach Cipriano for how he's handling this situation, being down in the first period and doing whatever he can to help his Warriors get back into this game. And now we'll see just what the offense for the jerseys is going to do as the ball is passed directly into Mike Ramirez's arms. First time we've heard his name, as Brad Ainsley will head to the bench for some rest. Whistle is going to be blown, and it looks like it's going to go to the free throw line.
Exactly, as he will head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 attempt. It will be interesting to see if they can stay, well, just doing well from the free throw line.
That one is going to be up and short, rebounded by the Warriors, and on that rebound, David Bazaldua. Pass directly into Jimenez and now to Olivares. Inside pass near the charity strip, and it's short, but it hits the rim and rebounded by the Warriors. Inside three is good. Jaron Jimenez.
What a shot from Jimenez. Just able to take the lead right back by 1 point. You can hear the intensity from the fans as well. It's stolen. How about this? If it goes in, the crowd will go electric.
Well, they go electric either way in disappointment, but it doesn't matter because the Warriors still have their lead intact, and they will go to the charity line.
Just like this, 2 free throws. Balzadua has been a key player for this team in this game so far.
Balzaldua leading the team with steals in this game. But let's not shadow Jaron Jimenez with those 2 crucial three-pointers that helped the team get back in this game.
Yeah, exactly. You are correct on that. But momentum.
A fight for the loose ball, and Ramos gets it just in time to Ramirez. And the pass to Garcia, he'll drive it inside, and it's going to go out. The Warriors will have it with 3:19. And with the ball will be Zamora. Pass to Olivares. And Olivares doing a good job at being able to coordinate with his team. Pass to Jimenez. He loves being there on that left wing, and the layup inside is good. That brings up the lead for the Warriors. Zaldua.
A 2-possession ball game, if I'm not mistaken. This is a 4-point lead here, and well, it's exactly what the Warriors have wanted. First quarter, we talked all about the jerseys, and now this second quarter, it seems like we're talking a lot about the Warriors. It's just how it's been, the momentum with each other. What a block there.
Unbelievable block by Ramos, giving the jersey the ball back, and you're right, down by 4, and now it looks like it's opposite day because in the first quarter, it was all jerseys. Second quarter, it's the majority Warriors.
Carry called right there, so it's going to go right back to the Warriors. And that's, of course, a big call. That's something that I kind of noticed from both teams, that they would have to be careful about how they're dribbling. Some of them were just about to draw a carry, and that's our first one of the ball game, if I'm not mistaken.
That was the first one, and that was close, almost at the official. We've seen traveling, we've seen double dribble, and carrying. That's the first time we did see it. Free throw attempt, and that's going to be Zeke Juarez. Juarez and Olivares being the only ones that have been successful in the free throws, and then not only him, Zamora being successful in free throws. But not only that, Balzaldua has also had his fair share of being able to make some three-pointers. Should they make it here, it could be a 5-point deficit or a 6-point deficit. And Zamora, first one is up and hits the rim, out, no good. He'll have one more shot to be able to help his team and bring up the lead, making it into 5. Score right now 21-17 with 2:19 left in the half. And Zamora short, rebounded by the Jerseys. Quick pass to Ramos. Ramos looking, has to fight against Vela. Beats Vela inside, tries to drive it in, he's hit. Had to land on his knee, but he comes back fine, and free throw attempt now for the Jerseys. That marks the 9th foul for Santa Rosa.
Yeah, talk about that. Well, Santa Rosa actually, I believe, has 10 fouls according to the board here, and so it's pretty big because, well, 9 fouls to 10. Both teams having a chance to have a double bonus, basically, anytime that they get fouled without having a shot. They'd shoot 2 no matter what, so it's a big foul for both, as that one is good.
And now it is only down by 3, so a three-pointer could really help out the Jerseys. But in the meantime, the Warriors with the ball going right wing, slips, ball out of bounds. Who was the last one to touch it? And officials saying that the Warriors were the last ones to touch it.
Officials are saying that the Warriors will keep possession here, so that's always good.
That is good for the Warriors. And now quick pass, Olivares. Is it intercepted? What will they call? They're going to call it in favor of, it looks to be the Warriors again.
So jump ball there as the possession did switch. So it will go to the Jerseys of Falfurrias.
And with the ball is going to be Mike Ramirez, who had that interception prior to the switch. Ramos with it, fighting against Vela again. He's going to go inside. He loses the ball, but he keeps control of it. Trying to find someone to pass it to, and finds a wide open Juarez. Juarez for a wide open 3 short. And Vela is hit as he recovers the ball. And now that's going to be another free throw, and the Warriors have a chance to bring up the lead.
Yeah, big time foul there. Also, kind of what Falfurrias have been doing, especially when they get up on the attack to go try for maybe a 2-pointer. They're trying to get to the paint too much. I think if they were to slow down the play just a little, when the players drive inside the paint, basically, they would probably be able to find someone on the outer wing. Yes, of course, you don't necessarily want to take a 3, but it will give you more time to get that perfect shot off instead of trying to just be aggressive inside the paint and maybe getting to the free throw line.
2 for 2 on free throws are the Warriors, and rebounded by the Jerseys. A quick pass and inside ball tip taken away. That's Jimenez with it. Quick pass directly behind into Olivares as he lost control of it. Jimenez, quick pass inside for Zamora. Ball high into the air. Pass midcourt. Who's going to get it? It's Ramos. Ramos is fouled, and he'll get a chance to go to the charity line in hopes of making it a 3-point deficit if possible. And with that, both teams now at 10 fouls.
Yeah.
That's Mike Ramirez, and he's going to be short. As of right now, no substitutions as of yet. Brad Ainsley for the Jerseys is still on the bench resting. In the meantime, the Warriors still with Olivares, Vela, and Barzaldua all stay in as that second free throw was no good. And the ball back to the Warriors with less than a minute 10 in this half. Vela passing it to Olivares. And Olivares looking, passing it back to Vela. We're at the minute. And a high pass to Jimenez. He's going to go for another three. Overpowered, just short, rebounded by the jerseys. And looks like Robert Garcia might have been hurt as we saw him holding his eye, having some trouble watching the game, watching the ball, as he's at the very left wing. And in the meantime, Ramirez, quick pass, and over is Justin Valderas. First time we've heard his name in this game. Less than 30 seconds, the Jersey's gonna try and get the final score before going into halftime. And it's a quick pass to Garcia. Garcia looking, is gonna try and box out Olivares, and the foul is gonna be called. Looks like it's gonna be free throw for the jerseys. The Warriors are going to try and get the ball back after the free throw attempts.
I think that's kind of a smart call by the Warriors, just for the fact of, well, 19.2 seconds. If they were, in fact, to make both, you would have an opportunity to go back down the court, no matter what, even on a rebound, and have an opportunity to maybe score a quick two or something like that instead of, there are about 34 seconds. Even, in my opinion, Falfurrias could have gotten one quick shot off and done the exact same thing.
And they also took a calculated risk thinking Falfurrias would miss their free throws. Falfurrias now 6 for 10 on free throws after starting off 5 for 5, and ball out going back into the jerseys. So now the move by the Warriors doesn't help them at all. The jerseys will have the ball with 12.5. They'll have to go through the entire court in order to get that final score. Quick pass to Ramos. Ramos, as the clock ticks down to the final 10 seconds. And a pass to Garcia. Garcia's going to have to throw it out fast. He'll go for a high arcing three, and it's good! Oh, my word!
Right at the buzzer. That's going to be no shot there. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. How about that right there? It was just almost perfect, in my opinion, for Falfurrias. Yes, of course, the last two possessions did not necessarily go their way. But right there, it shows that they could basically close it out on a high.
Robert Garcia with that three-pointer to help his team only be down by 2. When we come back, we're going to have a very fascinating third period, ladies and gentlemen. From all of us here on Real Sports Live, I'm Alex Espinosa with John as my camera operator, Jacob as my color analyst. We'll be right back after halftime.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And mic check 1, 2, 3. Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alex Espinosa here for the second half of the bi-district playoffs for the Santa Rosa Warriors and the Falfurrias jerseys. I have John as my camera operator, Jacob as my color analyst, and both squads playing some terrific defensive basketball. The jerseys started off hot with a 15-6 lead going into the second period. Eventually, the Warriors came back and were able to win, to be able to take the lead 21-20 before halftime. But just before the clock ended, the jerseys were able to score a three-pointer to make it only a 2-point deficit. And now the Warriors were able to bring up their lead and make that a 4-point lead on that two-pointer by the Warriors. Jerseys trying what they can to get themselves back into this lead. Brad Ansley with the ball, left side, and that's Garcia who had the three-pointer before the end of the half. Garcia gets his own rebound, quick pass to Ansley, and a push-off. Let's see what they're going to call. And they're going to call it against the Warriors, so the jerseys get the ball back. 7:16 in this third period. Ainsley with the ball. He's going to look for a quick pass over to Ramos. And Ramos looking, going down the middle back to Garcia. And Garcia not being covered by anyone except Olivares. It's zone coverage for the Warriors trying to block out the paint. And Ramos going inside. He's in!
Blocking fouls a call. A fantastic job just heading to, well, just once again being aggressive inside the paint. We talked about it in that first half. And now, of course, in the second half, doing exactly the same thing. Now, sometimes, of course, you think, if you're Santa Rosa, you think, oh, my feet were set there. Oh, well, the ref said otherwise. And so now, of course, an opportunity for a three-point play.
And Ramos is free throw short as both teams continue to struggle with the free throws. Jersey's down by 2. Olivares' quick pass to Bazaldua, and he'll fight. And quick pass to Olivares is going to go out of bounds. And ball going to go to the Warriors, as the Jerseys were the last ones to touch it. And there to cover, right there to cover Ainsley is going to be Ruben Ochoa, coming into the first time in this game. Pass to Olivares, quick pass to Vela, and traveling. How about that? First traveling of the half.
Exactly, first traveling of the half. Just thought, well, maybe I could take a couple steps and try a three, just a bit too far away. And now, of course, they'll have to defend, as that's going to go back the other way on the same call. Another turnover here.
Another traveling, and that one going for the Jerseys. And this is not the first time that we've seen traveling by both squads. This has happened a couple of times in the first and second period. Olivares with the ball. He's being double teamed by Ainsley and by Ramos. Quick pass over to Vela, and another pass to Olivares from the left wing. Hits the rim, and no good. Rebounded by Ramos. Ramos is going to drive it all inside. Quick pass that is tipped by Garcia. That it was tipped, intended for Garcia, and it goes out of bounds. So the Jerseys will get the ball, and we'll see if that affects how they play and how that affects their momentum coming in. Quick pass, Ainsley for a three-pointer, and he's short. Slips outside the backboard, and it is rebounded by the Jerseys, out of bounds. And the last touched was by the Jerseys. Warriors with the ball.
Exactly, a 2-point game. And, well, now the Warriors just need to think about, let's focus up and we'll just run our game plan, run the plays that we were taught all this season long to try and get this lead back up. A nice save there, and that's going to be a foul. So, interesting play there.
Foul by Ramos. It looked like he had a chance to grab the ball and strip it away, but the officials calling it. Warriors get to keep the ball. Balzaldua will have a quick pass to Olivares. And Olivares going to drive it inside the paint. Quick pass to Vela, and Vela from inside. Quick pass inside, short, as it was tipped out of bounds. And coordination by both squads, something that hasn't helped both squads, is being able to pass it from inside the paint.
Well, exactly, but we have also talked about it all game long. The defense, that's kind of what's made this, as backcourt violation is the call. I believe a good one, but also the rule for backcourt violation, as long as it's not touched by a defender, then it would be rolled backcourt. That kind of, to me, looked like it was touched by a defender, but either way, we continue with play on for Santa Rosa to try and score.
And Olivares gets another three-point attempt, and that one is good. His first three-pointer of the game.
Takes it to a 5-point lead just like that, if I'm not mistaken. And, well, how about this game? Trying for a layup, and that's going to be good on the other end, too. So both teams able to score here.
And now back to a 3-point deficit for the Jerseys, trying to get this ball back, less than 5 in the third period. A quick pass inside, and they could not corral it. Jerseys get to have the ball with Ainsley having it. He wanted to throw a Hail Mary pass, but instead he'll throw a quick one over to his teammate Ramos. Ramos passes it back to him, and pass to Garcia. Garcia looking inside, and that's Benavides, and he gets it in.
Fantastic job by Benavides, as well as just, of course, that whole play leading up to it. The bounce pass, finding him inside the paint, just having enough space to get that layup, as that's going to be a foul.
And that should go to the free throw line, and the Jerseys almost had it on defense. Had they not committed that foul and they had returned with the ball, they could have had a chance to shoot for a free throw and maybe get themselves into this lead. But now they'll have to wait and see what happens in the free throw line, as Christian Vela will go for the 3 points for the free throw. First one is up and short. Substitution as Zamora is going to come back in, as is Ramirez. Going back to the bench, Homer Garza is going to rest. as Ramirez will take his place. Vela for his second free throw. Free throw up, and that one will be good. So that brings up the lead for the Warriors to 2 points. So should the Jerseys make it, they'll just tie it up if they go for a free throw. As Ramos is going to fight it inside, he's fouled. And will that go to the charity line? It looks like it will.
Actually, it will not. It will just be an on-the-floor foul here. But able to keep that one in play. How about that?
Good improvisation by Garcia. Ramos with the ball, finding a wide open Garcia. 3-point attempt is good! Oh my goodness!
From downtown, you're talking about from beyond the three-point line. I would even say that's beyond the college three-point line as well. And that's going to be a charge.
I couldn't agree more. Jersey's having a chance with the ball. And how about Robert Garcia? 2 3-pointers for him in this game, both being crucial, as the first one was able to help his team only be down by 2 going to halftime, and now they have the lead, 30-29. And the ball back, Ramos with it, on coverage by Vela, driving it inside, the screen attempt no good, but what will they call? And the foul against the Jerseys. So now, how about this? Warriors have the ball, down by 1. Let's see if they can get it back.
Just once again has to run their plays.
Olivares for another 3, and that one is good. Now we're seeing the threes.
It is raining threes indeed. But you talk about that one, was able to, well, make the defender chase. And so he had an open lane there. As of course now on the other side will be a free throw as that foul was called. But taking the lead by 2, we'll see if none other than Brad Ainsley can tie this game up.
Let's see if Ainsley can tie it up. The Jerseys have had some struggles very late in terms of free throws. They are currently 6 for 10 on free throws. Let's see if Ainsley can help his team out here. First free throw, swished right in, is good. One more should tie it up. Can the Jerseys tie it up here? 3:41 left in the third period. Ainsley, smooth pass, tipped and no good. Tipped by the rim. Warriors with the ball, and that's Vela who has it inside near the key. Spins back, going inside the paint, right side, and a hit and good layup for Adam Cavazos.
Nice job there. He saw that. Well, he was going to get it blocked if he had released it then, so decided to move it back down and then try again. Perfect job there to get his team right back up by 3. Try for 2, though. How about that for an answer?
Ainsley, and now 1 point deficit again. Timeout is going to be called by Coach Cipriano, who is visually upset at what's going on here. They're leading right now, but it's a close game, and they had a big lead in the second period. It went close. It closed down near the second period, near halftime. And right now, Cipriano talking with the officials, talking to his players, fired up, trying to get his team back in momentum. On the opposite end, Edmund Perez has a more cooler, more calmer type of a expression, just helping his team, trying to coordinate the right play. We'll see which coach has the right idea as the timeout ends, and we're about to continue with 3:07 left in this third period, and with the ball in the hands of the Warriors.
The big thing, in my opinion, of why it's become so close, especially on both ends, has been, yes, of course, we've seen a lot less of them in the third quarter, but from that start, the end of the second quarter to the start of the third, you're talking about, well, turnovers. And so now, of course, just trying to stay calm and make sure that you can hit every play right, as that's going to be, I believe, a travel.
Second traveling for the Warriors, and the pass to Jaron Jimenez was a good pass and could have been a potential 3, another one, and a big momentum shift for the Warriors. But now they have to watch as the Jerseys drive inside. Ainsley for his own 3, short, rebounded by Ramos. Ramos going in near the right wing, fights inside, and in quick pass to Benavides, and Benavides with that layup, they take the lead.
He made the layup even with the contact. That's exactly what you want to do. But can they answer? That's going to be traveling.
And you hear the crowd of Falfurrias super happy. 35-34 jerseys. Ainsley has the ball back, and a quick pass to, looks to be Ramirez. Oh, back shoulder pass. That's caught by Garcia, and it's taken away by Olivares.
Fantastic strip there by Olivares, of course. And that just shows you that he's ready to play. That defense is ready to play, especially here. And that's going to be a turnover.
Turnover, and Warriors get the chance with the ball down by 1. This is getting very intense here. Close game. Officials playing a key part in this game as well.
Exactly. But, I mean, a 1-point game. It couldn't get any better than this with about 2:10 to go here in the third.
Vela with that good pass, and Juarez, Zamora loses the ball. Ramos has it. Lobbing pass caught by Ainsley. And going to Garcia. Garcia is going to box out, hit inside from the paint, and called for traveling. Now both teams with 2 travelings in this second half.
Yeah, exactly. And really, you talk about it, that could be, well, the reason why either side loses. It's just they have to calm down with those traveling calls or any turnovers, basically, as that, too, was a nice job there.
And a good 2 by Christian Vela to give his team back the lead. The Santa Rosa fans going all defense, as Jared Jimenez is going to be covering Ainsley. Jimenez responsible for 2 crucial 3-pointers in the second period. Layup is short, out of bounds, calling it in favor of the jerseys. Ainsley with the ball, looking for someone to pass. Quick pass to Garcia, had to fight for it near the points. And he's just short. A quick pass. Vela all by himself. He'll dunk it in, and it's good for the layup.
A nice job there by Vela. Well, once again, just a whole play. Finding Vela on the outlet pass, as that shot's no good. But you talk about it, exactly what they needed there.
And now foul against the jerseys, and it went to a 3-point lead for the Warriors with the ball back. I don't know I don't know what I would do if I'm Coach Perez. I would help it. I would have my team calm down, because that 3-point attempt was a little risky with the momentum being at the side of the Warriors, morale being low. The best way would have been to try and attack from the inside. And quick pass, Jimenez passes it back to Olivares. And that is going to be a layup inside, no good for Cavazos. He had it and it was lost. Less than 45 left in the third period with the Warriors up 38-35. Ainsley looking, quick pass to the right side for Ramos. Ramos one-on-one with Vela. Vela is not letting him out of his sight, and he's going to have to toss it over to Garcia as we're entering the final 30 seconds of the game of the third period. Ramirez. Ramirez one-on-one with Olivares, and it's a quick pass to Joe Galindo. First time we've heard his name, but a foul against the jerseys will give the ball back to the Warriors, and that just kills the momentum.
Exactly, turnover right there. Talked about it time and time again. They had plenty of time to also get a quick shot. Remember, they're not in the lead. They're still down by 3, so a quick 2 wouldn't have been the end of it.
Wouldn't have been a problem, and now a 3-pointer for Cavazos is good!
Talk about that, close to a 5-point swing. Half-court shot, no good. And talk about the lead by 6. The momentum switched in those 2 quarters right there from the second and third, all because, well, Santa Rosa calmed down and made the game plan work by scoring by the 2s. So a huge fourth quarter coming up.
A big fourth quarter for both the Warriors and the jerseys. 41-35 with the Warriors up. And just as you said, patience and no rushing. That was the key for the Warriors in this game. We'll see how this ends for the exciting fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break here on Rio Sports Live.
month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
And welcome back to Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with John as my camera operator, Jacob as my color analyst, and we're here for the conclusion of bi-district playoffs between the Santa Rosa Warriors and the Falfurrias jerseys. And Ainsley, quick pass to Ramos. Ramos driving it inside, and that layup will be good.
Nice job there also Ramos, just what he did there, keeping the ball above, kind of at his face level, helped him with, just trying to get that layup in, as well as, Falfurrias actually able to also get a stop on defense, and now, of course, trying to put that into scoring.
Ball tipped in the air, taken away by the Warriors. On that takeaway was Jimenez. Jimenez on a corner. Inside is good. Some good coordination for the Warriors as their lead is up to 8. Correction, their lead is up to 6.
Still a good lead, especially with that rebound here. Now, of course, trying to get it to 8.
And pass to Zamora, hits the corner, no good. Recovered by the jerseys, and take a look at this. Pass to Ainsley, going to Garcia. Garcia for a 3. Can he get it? He's short, but a rebound is up and good for Juarez.
Right place, right time by Juarez. Just exactly doing his job, being at the post. And, you couldn't ask for anything better, of course, now. Just trying to play defense. That's a nice steal there. Last touched by Falfurrias.
Last was touched by Falfurrias, and now the ball will go into the arms of the Warriors. That was Zamora. Ball tipped, and now they get the ball back again. 6:31 left in this game. Zamora, second chance. Let's see who can pass it to. Finding a wide open Cavazos. Cavazos in deep coverage, trying to hit it from the post, but he's short. Ainsley fighting against Jimenez, and Jimenez is going to get fouled. And Coach Cipriano not happy about it. He is fired up. The official's going to talk to him, and they're going to give the ball back to Ainsley. Ainsley has the ball, and a quick pass to Ramos, has to avoid Cavazos, going around the post, around the paint, and a screen pass was no good for Garcia, so Ramos will keep the ball under coverage, and Ainsley has a three-pointer!
From deep once again, a nice job by Ainsley. And we've talked about, we've seen it in, of course, even in the NBA. You give a player just enough room for them to have some space, and they will pay you for it. And that's exactly what happened, as that's going to be, last touched by Santa Rosa. And now you're starting to see that momentum. Down by 1 here with a chance to take the lead.
And David Balzaldua for the Warriors is going to come in and fill in for Adam Cavazos. And this is a crucial play here for the jerseys. Should they score here, they'll have the lead with less than 6 minutes left in the game. Ainsley looking, quick pass inside, trucking, boxing out from the post, no good. Recovered by Olivares, and looks like we have an injury as Garcia was hurt. He was seen limping just early on. Taken away, jerseys. Ball going inside. That's Ramos inside the paint, fighting for it. He is hit going down, and that'll be a charity attempt for the jerseys.
They're calling it a jump ball, actually, as, the arrow will go to the Warriors. But, talk about that, just playing defense. The Warriors are playing defense smartly there. I think a great call. And now an opportunity to try and get the lead back to 3.
Warriors playing as best they can on defense. Ball almost tipped, recovered by the center, and it's up and good. That's Bazaldua for the layup. And now 3-point lead for the Warriors as a quick pass to Garcia. Garcia trucks, and he's called for traveling. Warriors have the ball. Zamora looks like is going to be the one to have it. Coach Perez not happy about the call, and he will take a quick timeout. And we'll be right back here after a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order. Handmade tortillas daily. Breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
And we're back here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Jacob as my color analyst, John as my camera operator, as the Warriors have possession of the ball. Less than 5 minutes in this fourth period in this game. Olivares driving inside the paint. He's going to lay it up from the post short. Rebounded by the Warriors. Fortunately, that's Jimenez. And then Cavazos has the ball back. That's Mazaldua with the ball back. Pass to Jimenez. Jimenez for a three. And it's flushed inside.
How about that right there? What a shot by Jimenez. A very clutch three-pointer, if you want to put it that way. But, well, it took their lead back to, if I'm not mistaken, by 6. So, just an interesting game. Right back with it for a layup.
Layup is good. That's Christian Vela with the layup. And now they're at 50 points. 8-point lead. As the fans going crazy, Garcia for his three-pointer is short. And Ramos wanted to go for the ball, jumping over Vela. Vela appears to be a little hurt, but he is walking it off. Warriors have the ball pass to Olivares from Zamora. Olivares trying to escape Ramos. He's going to outrun him, beats him. Going left, that was Vela, and he's going to be fouled. Jerseys are going to have a chance with the ball. Coach Cipriano not happy about it, and they're giving him a warning. First warning for any coach in this game.
Talk about that right there, and you can see how quickly things can change, especially with the lead here. And also, of course, with maybe, of course, getting technical too, as we just saw a warning there. So it's going to be interesting. Waving the shot off.
Shot will not count. Foul. As a foul was called against the Warriors, but fortunately that means the Jerseys will go to the free throw line and try to make it a 6-point deficit if possible. 3:42 left. This is an unbelievable game, folks. I am having a lot of fun in this. If you have friends who are interested in watching this, they can find us on Rio Sports Live. This is the Bi-District Playoffs for the Santa Rosa Warriors and the Falfurrias jerseys. Out of bounds ball, favor of, it looks to be the Jerseys. Ainsley will have the ball in their own territory with a chance to shoot. Can they make it here? They could turn it. Can they make a three-pointer? Could be a 5-point deficit.
Exactly, a second chance opportunity now. Due to the fact, of course, the free throw was missed, and it looked from Santa Rosa's perspective that they did not touch it last, but it ended up not. And right there, a two-pointer good. So now, of course, down by 6, exactly what they need. A two-possession game now.
Ainsley with that layup, ball intercepted from Olivares and into the arms of the Jerseys. Ainsley will have it, fighting Jimenez. Quick pass to Ramos, going from the left paint inside, and it's going to be tipped in the air. Will it be rebounded by the Jerseys? No, Warriors with the ball. 3 minutes left in this period, a 6-point deficit for the Jerseys as Vela's going to fight it inside, double teamed. One-handed interception by Garcia. Quick pass to Ramos. Ramos is going to fight inside for his own layup, and he will get it.
Fantastic play there. As, well, actually something going on here. But something that you might see from Falfurrias and the jerseys right now is, especially on defense, you'll see some full court press action probably after this timeout. Full court or half court press, because look at the time, 2:48. You'll want to get those interceptions. You saw the press right there. That's how they've been able to get those interceptions late in this one. So very impressive. I cannot wait for these final 2 minutes.
I can't wait for these final 2 minutes as well, as we take a quick break here on Rio Sports Live. What an unbelievable matchup we're witnessing here.
Maryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with John as my camera operator, Jacob as my color analyst. The final 2:47 minutes of this game is underway as the Santa Rosa Warriors are up 50-46 against the Falfurrias jerseys. And Vela, two-pointer in and good.
Jumper off the left elbow. Fantastic shot selection. They're able to sink it as well. Back to an 8-point game.
Garcia's three-pointer short, but it is going to be rebounded by the jerseys. Can they play it in? No! Foot out of bounds. A close one for the jerseys. Would have been great if they were able to keep their feet in bounds.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, now Santa Rosa getting, well, forcing turnovers as well. That's always big. But second chance opportunities need to keep to a minimum if you're Falfurrias not able to, and that's going to be a huge shoe.
Christian Vela, another layup, and that's going to make it another 8-point lead with 2:05 left in the game. Ainsley has the ball, fighting off Jimenez. He's taken away. Ball into the arms of Bazaldua, and Bazaldua's layup is going to be good.
Talk about this, a two-pointer and the foul, a chance at a three-point play, and they've got a 10-point lead with less than 2 minutes to go. Talk about that. Now, of course, the difference is you want to make this free throw because you never know. A 10-point lead can evaporate in seconds. You've seen it happen before. Yes, of course, that was in the college level as A&M versus, I believe, Northern Iowa, something like that. A crazy, close to 20-point lead evaporated in less than a minute. So anything is possible. A huge free throw there and a 3-point lead. Talk about, well, 3-point play right there, an 11-point lead.
And you are right. 10-point leads can be evaporated in any time in less than a minute. I remember watching the Spurs and Mavericks, and an incident similar to that had happened as well. As the jersey's going to the free throw line, that's going to be Homer Garza for his first set of free throws.
These are two must-makes, in my opinion. This late in the game, you have to be perfect from the stripe, perfect from anything that you kind of take. You want to get hot from threes, you want to get hot from free throws or twos, now's the time.
Every point matters, especially in this late in the game. Free throw is going to be no good. It is rebounded, but the Warriors will have that ball. So what would be the strategy here for the Warriors? Would they do a full court press, or what do you think they would do?
For the Warriors, no. You kind of just keep doing exactly what you're doing because you are up by 11. Just you have to beat the full court press if Falfurrias decides to do that. And how about that? Just like that, a 13-point lead. The lead just keeps growing and growing. Falfurrias need an answer, and they need one fast.
They need the answer fast, down by 13. Quick pass inside, and another pass to Garza. Ball tipped, and another steal for the Warriors. That's Vela. He's going to have a pass to Bazaldua, and Bazaldua is going to be just short. He almost had it, but it won't matter. A minute 10. And it's still a 13-point lead. Warriors are going to just play defense as best as they can. And they will call foul against the Warriors, so that'll go to the free throw line.
Blocking foul. I think that was Well, of course, it gets tougher and tougher to call these fouls late in the game. If you're, of course, a referee, whether you like it or not, one side is never going to be happy when you make a call as a referee. But yes, now going to the free throw line, once again, a must make.
Must make and a crucial one, as it looks like Coach Cipriano is going to call a timeout here with 1:05 left in the game. He's just trying to talk to his Warriors, discuss defense and strategy. As you commented, Jacob, yes, it is important to be able to stop them, and every free throw matters in this game. And so if the Jerseys were able to make a free throw here, it could help them in finding a way to break this lead. But they would need a lot more if they want to be able to get back into this game. Being down by 13, very late, very, very late in this game.
Exactly. And now, of course, is when you do everything possible. You have to full court press right after. You have to make sure, just in case he misses these free throws, get that rebound, because it's crucial to have all those second chance opportunities and get a couple of turnovers going your way.
Falfurrias continuing to struggle with their free throws. They started out 5 for 6, and now they're at 6 for 13, counting this last free throw. Haven't had a free throw since the first half. Second time is going to be up, and that one will be good. And so now that'll make it a 12-point deficit. Warriors going to run down the clock, less than a minute. Quick pass. Looks like a little miscommunication, but the Warriors were there to recover. Jimenez has it, playing game of keep away. Olivares to Zamora, and now to Jimenez, running down the clock to 50. Bazaldua on a long pass to Zamora, and now Olivares trying to fight off the defense, and it looks like he's going to get fouled. Cipriano really energetic, as it looks like Olivares may have been hurt, but he looks to be okay, walking it out.
Yeah, it's going to happen sometimes, but talk about that. That was very smart by the Warriors, as that will be actually
free throws.
One of those, free throws, and kind of a technical. I think what it might be is I want to say it's kind of clear path fouls, I guess, is kind of how you would put it in basketball, or check that actually. They made it to the line, but yes, free throws indeed, as both teams are in the bonus.
Both teams in the bonuses, with the Warriors at 9 fouls, 7 fouls for the Jerseys, as the Santa Rosa Warriors are now at 60 points. And another shot attempt up, and that one is going to be good for Olivares. So it's 61 points, a 14-point deficit. The lead just gets higher and higher, as Valderas will have the ball, trying to escape Jimenez, and it's a quick pass left. 3-point attempt, no good. Valderas with the rebound inside the paint. That's Garza. He has that shot, is up and good.
And that might just as well do it.
That might be ending it here. Less than 15 seconds, as the Warriors are up 61-49. Jimenez just trying to run down the clock. Quick passes, final 5 seconds. Olivares with the last ball. And we are done. That's how it ends here, ladies and gentlemen. The Santa Rosa Warriors will advance into the next round of the playoffs. Great, an unbelievable play by both squads. The Warriors, however, wanted it more, and they showed it here.
Yeah, exactly. The third and fourth quarters really showed who wanted the game a lot more, who was able to get it, as just unbelievable play from, well, both sides, in my opinion, too. So it was just a fantastic, phenomenal game. And yeah, it shows you get on a run, you have those turnovers. Sometimes, of course, if you get cold from three-point line or just trying to score, and of course, as we saw from the free throws, made a big difference from Falfurrias. All that showed what basically happened.
Indeed, great plays, and I would have to say that for our player of the game, it's a tough one. I mean, you had several good players. Christian Vela, in my opinion, though, might have been my number one spot for the He's Got It Player of the Game award.
Exactly. I would have to agree with you on that. And Oh, yeah, just you help your team out, make it clutch. I couldn't agree more.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank John and Jacob for helping us out here with this broadcast. From our executive producer, Joe Bowling, I'm Alex Espinosa signing off.